Here, make
Hello,
Hi,
and
Rook.
welcome to another amazing episode of the Scoreboard Addicts podcast. As with me, as always, TJ. Matt's in the green room. He's having technical difficulties. He can't hear us. He doesn't know what's going on. So,
How do we know it's an amazing episode if it just started? You know, it might go off the rails.
well, it depends on how you feel. But we have Thursday night football coming up. Obviously, we have Washington versus Green Bay. So I figured we watch it a little bit. We put a couple bets in. I'm going to add this in, though. Give me 1 minute. I just did a first quarter bet. I did first quarter to be Washington to win money line. Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one I did was and over 9.5 points in the first quarter. That's a lot, but figure a touchdown and a field goal might happen.
Possibly.
Even though I think the defenses are better in this game. We saw what Washington did to the Giants in week 1 and what they were able to do Green Bay was able to do against the Lions in the first week. That was pretty much a blowout throughout the whole time. So
yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, we never know. Week to week, short week too. Defense might be tired. You never know. So I figure let's go with some points in the beginning of the first quarter, get it started off hot, and then maybe even Washington on the road in Green Bay, pulling out at least the first quarter. Now Matt has him +3 on his parlay, and then TJ's parlay is Green Bay given 3 and first touchdown Josh Jacobs for +410. I actually got so low for first TD parlay. I guess it was only 2 legs, but
he's a heavy fucking favorite for the anytime touchdown and first touchdown.
Oh, is he? Wow.
Like, yeah, dude, it was staggering the numbers, but
crazy.
I mean, I just I don't know. I also like stuff like when you're playing around with stuff like that. Like sometimes I like to actually shoot for stuff that I think is actually going to happen, and I really have faith in that. So for +410, I'll take it. I mean, I only threw like $15 on it, just goof around a little bit. But
yeah, I did a little taste on my my first quarter bets because I like in this case I want to get in the second half, put a little bet in, try to make up my losses. Don't bet that way. That's stupid. But we're just messing around money. Don't try to chase bets. Just a little gambling advice. And then I did McLaurin anytime TD +175, and the Matt's parlay I was in before was Washington +3, Krosky Merritt anytime touchdown, and then the total over for the game is 48.5, which I guess he must be betting on that or banging on that. Hope that there's that Thursday night like just blowout with just a lot of flaw, a lot of scoring. Everyone's tired from the short week. They both played on Sunday. Yeah, right there. They both played Sunday. No advantage. No one has extra time off, so we'll see what happens.
That and the fact that it's the season just started. Mistakes happen. You just hope the mistakes happen, to go your way and get a little offensive edge on a defensive mistake. So, I mean, it happened. The defensive mistake and shitty special teams by Nick Folk on an extra point cost the Jets.
That's true. You never know. Yeah, I mean, they really did cost the Jets too because the Jets were should have won that game. I think they really should have, but it was just then at one point it was you guys just chasing 2-point conversions after every touchdown scored. I mean,
and what's crazy? Yeah, we'll get there. Right? We'll get there. We'll
definitely get there later. I guess
first and foremost, I think we have to address the fact that it is the anniversary of 9/11, which I mean, it sucks. It's I understand to honor it and never forget and all that stuff, but man, I really don't look forward to this day because if we lived here, I lived, and went to high school in Staten Island. That was like my first full day of high school, and
Yeah, mine too.
we watched the towers fall from school from St. Peter's in Staten Island. So being in class and having kids like freaking out because their parents worked in the World Trade Center or family worked in the World Trade Center, and it was like honestly horrifying. So like around this time, it like I don't, I again remembering, and obviously it's important, but like there's such a dread and sense of like fear around it because it was horrifying, dude. At 14, 15 years old, it's like it was a scary time, and like I know everybody looks at it the same way as like a horrific event, but being so close to it and watching people around you like be immediately affected by it, it's like it sticks with you.
And you were, I mean, St. Peter's is, your St. George area of Staten Island, so it's right near, where you can see the city. You can see it right there. I went to sea, so I was on the other side of the island, but it was a Tuesday, so it was my second full day of school. We kind of didn't really know what was going on. No one really told us. And and the first couple of days of school, this always happened when we were at sea. They always had people getting called to the office about like their schedules and everything like that. And they were like calling a ton of people. And we were just like, this is weird. Like, this is way too many people. Like, does everyone have an issue with their schedules? And then like eventually we found out obviously what was going on. And then it ended up being that everyone was getting called because they were going home. Like their parents would come and pick them up immediately. And honestly, you see people who are affected, people crying in the halls, and when you find out what exactly happened, and it's just it was absolutely
people forget, especially the New York City area, for like the first 4 or 5 hours there was like crazy unconfirmed reports of multiple planes still in the air, like terrorist threats and bombs, and like there was shit. People were just peppering the news radio, and the news on TV was just throwing crazy shit out there. Everybody was scared shitless. Like it was nuts. It was, my mother came and picked me up. And then, obviously me and my cousin went to school together. We were in the same grade. And my mother's like, well, I'm taking my nephew too. And they're like, well, you're not on his list. And my mother told him straight out, like, try and stop me from taking my nephew out of the school right now. Like, I dare you. Call the cops. They're fucking busy. Like, I'm taking my nephew. And the dean was like, okay. It's like, no, not today, dude. Don't pull that bullshit today. Like, he's 15 years old. He can say, yes, that's my aunt. Cut the shit. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it was just like a lot of not knowing, like, and like, especially like rumors. It's a high school too. So like, obviously rumors fly there. People are like, oh yeah, they hit Chicago. They hit DC. They hit LA. They're going to hit LA. Like there's all these rumors. And it's like, Jesus, like it was like, everyone was just scared. You didn't know what was going on. Yeah. They had to ground every flight the entire day, like which is a massive undertaking. You couldn't get in and out of the city. They have that incredible story of how it's the largest evacuation by boats on 9/11, more than Dunkirk, which Dunkirk was a huge evacuation in World War II. And they pretty much anyone who had a boat, the ferries, Staten Island ferries, any ferries from Jersey City, they went to the city, picked everybody up, took them out of the city, evacuated the entire city as much as they can. And just, I mean, it's the unknowing. And then when I finally got home, seeing the images of what actually occurred, like absolutely horrifying. And it's 24 years later, and it feels like it was yesterday. And you can remember that day as clear as anything else. And it's just one of the things you got to remind yourself that, like, just never forget it. It's something that happened to our country. And I think it united us as a country. And the way the world is now, it's crazy to think how we felt the day after and how united this country was. And 24 years later, we all forgot how united we were. Yeah. We want to elect a socialist as a mayor. Like the guy literally stands for everything that this country doesn't stand for. And New York City's prepped to give him everything and elect him based on fucking free everything policies. It's insane. If you told me this is how divided the country would be, 24 years later, I would tell you no way. Like, like not even 23 years later. Because that first year, it was like all of a sudden nationalism was great. You know, you would never tell now, like you say nationalism, and people immediately, oh, you're a Nazi. It's like, no, you're allowed to love America. Like, yeah, red, white, and blue, baby, all day. Like, I'm American. I'm going to love this country. That doesn't make me anything like it. People hear the word nationalism and freak out. Like, no, nationalism is a good thing. Nationalism is cheering for the U.S. during the Olympics or, you know, the World Baseball Classic. Like, that's called nationalism, and you're allowed to be fully invested in your country. So, and now it's like, oh, that's a faux pas. But 23 years ago, that whole first year, everybody was together, and it was a united front of, you know, America versus the world, and nobody's going to take us down. And now it's like we're taking each other down from the inside.
Yeah. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Can you hear me?
We hear you now, but your TV's on.
You have to lower that a lot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Apologies.
And if you could, if it's possible, lower your volume. You are extremely loud. It's like
my volume?
Now you're good. Before you were really loud.
Oh, is it good now?
Now you're good. We can hear you.
All right, cool.
So I don't know if you were able to hear us. We were just talking about what today is. Obviously, remembering 24th anniversary of 9/11. Not a great thing to start with, you know.
Right.
But it is what is today, and that's something we all live with. You know, we do a lot of New York sports, and we all live in an area in New York, and we all are in the city, not in the city, but you know, the suburbs of, you know, in the five
Close
boroughs.
to it.
You know, we're close enough to it. St. Allen's right there, and you live in the St. George, like in that area too. So
yeah,
you went to high school out there too. So what about
Curtis?
How did you feel? Yeah, Curtis. How was, you know, going back on your day? We were just talking about how we reflected on it, but
it was mayhem. Everyone was panicking, running in the hallways, crying, screaming. I still like play in my head that I'm pretty sure that like I was like walking to school late, and I don't know if I heard it, like maybe like the first plane hit or something, but I remember just hearing like a loud bang. And I don't know if it's just like in my head after all these years, but you know, leaving school early and just like seeing like the smoke and stuff. I guess we didn't really know like what happened at that time because there was no iPhones. You know, I had a flip phone, a Nokia flip phone. Couldn't look anything up. You know, I played Brick Breaker. That was the most that I was able to do. And just, you know, hearing and seeing everything after the fact on the news and the papers, you know, Curtis was like a shelter for people who were displaced, and you know, school was closed for a couple of days because of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember like they had all the walls like everywhere, like in the city. They had all the walls of pictures of people.
Yeah,
you can find them in the hospitals and anywhere they could possibly put it. And obviously, unfortunately, you know, most of them didn't come home. But it's just it's like one of those just days that just stick with you, right? Like, that time, you know, you remember it clear as day where you were, what happened. It's just that happens with memory. When there's a big event or something like that happens on that day, you always kind of remember everything else better than any other day. You actually any other day of freshman year of high school, I probably wouldn't remember it, but that that day in freshman year of high school, I'll never forget it. So yeah. I hate we move on. We really is a somber note to start this show because it is just
but it has to be acknowledged, you know.
It does. And that's the world we live in, and it's not trying to push an agenda. It's not trying to push anything. It's just this is the world we live in, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
I think today, obviously 9/11 and what happened yesterday with Charlie Kirk, and rest in peace, Charlie Kirk and Kirk. Oh my God, I can't talk. And you know, condolences to his family. I mean, little boy, little girl, wife, lost a husband who was murdered in front of thousands of people.
Murdered, and because he had a voice, and his voice was just saying his opinion and pushing what? Free speech.
Right.
Like yesterday's murder of Charlie Kirk was an attack on free speech. That's essentially what it is.
Thank you.
One side decided that the other side's opinion doesn't matter so much, and they don't want to hear it, that, well, we'll just murder you if you don't shut the fuck up. And that's
people
what it's
are
about.
cheering
So
that,
you don't
not realizing,
and you don't have to
that's
agree
what
with
they're
anything
cheering.
Charlie Kirk says. Like, yo, and I give me somebody on the other side, that Harry Sisson fucking weirdo creep. Like, dude, I don't like that kid at all. I think he's like a prop for the DNC, and it's odd how they always use young boys to push weird stuff, but whatever. If somebody fucking killed that poor guy tomorrow, the last thing I would do would be celebrate. Like, it's scary as shit that we live in a world where people think it's okay to take somebody's life from them because they disagree. Like, this is where we are. And you know what? You might not like Charlie Kirk's politics, but his only thing was, I want to have a conversation about it. And he went to college campuses and gave everybody an opportunity to say their opinion and argue with him. They didn't like the fact that he came with facts and they came with their opinions. And unfortunately, opinions get dominated by facts. That's the way it works, right? Mm-hmm. There's something that's called reality and something that's called your perception. And just because you refuse to live in reality doesn't mean your perception is right. And he proved that day in and day out. And exactly what you said, politely. Didn't curse. He was a devout Christian. And all he wanted to do was have a conversation. Right. And they took that voice away. Yeah. It's and insane, dude.
Basically what he was.
Say, they killed.
Oh, sorry.
They killed him for that, right? Look at history. They killed Lincoln for freeing slaves. They tried to kill fucking Reagan because he wasn't going with the status of the times, and obviously it was the 80s and everybody was fucked up on coke. So I mean, could have been that, but and at least he had a sense of humor about it as well, which I loved. I love Ronald Reagan for that. Like, great president, hilarious, but whatever. The times and the censorship and the conservativeness around the country, I understand people didn't like that. Whatever. Donald Trump, 2 assassination attempts. One of them clips the guy's ear because he's running for president, which is as simple as, if you don't like him and enough people disagree with him, then he won't win.
Right.
But you want to take the option away. And this is becoming a problem in this country. And I hate to go super political. It's a sports show. We're supposed to be entertaining, and I hate politics and sports, but it has to be addressed. There's a problem with people in this country. We have a mental illness issue in this country, and it seems to be one side of the political spectrum. And nobody wants to address it. And yet mainstream media will go on TV and stoke the flames of violence. Chuck Schumer, we gotta bring the war to them. Gavin Newsom, we're gonna punch them in the face in the streets. Like, you're saying all this violent rhetoric, and then you're surprised when these weak-minded individuals, these disenfranchised youth, whatever you want to call them, that for whatever reason decide, fuck it, I'm gonna take somebody's life because, they're wrong and they're Nazis, and CNN said that, they're the biggest pieces of shit in the world. Like, yes, you're involved. You've stoked the flames of violence. You created the problem, or at least helped it. And at this point, nobody wants to take responsibility. Everybody wants to play like they're dumb. But if you told somebody to kill themselves on the internet and they killed themselves, you'd be arrested. Like, literally, you make a comment to somebody that's a terrible take, go kill yourself, you'd be arrested. But these guys can sit there and say, we're at war with the other side, and you're surprised when violence happens. What do you think war is?
Exactly what it is. But so basically, I mean, Charlie Kirk is just one person who it's mostly like discourse, right? He believes that, having a discourse with each other and discussing things is what we should be doing, right? As opposed to being violent or having, these type of arguments or saying there's a war. But when you keep pushing well, he's a Nazi, right? You call him a Nazi, and it's not like people think Nazis are bad. Like, that's what's that's what it is. Nazis are bad, right? Yeah. And that's what's gonna happen. Well, this guy's a Nazi, so if I take him out, it's a good thing, right? And that's what
they sit there and say. They sit there and say they're anti-fascist, yet what is the key to fascism? Eliminating your opponent's viewpoints and only having, one side of it, and essentially taking away freedom. An authoritarian state of, no, one side is it, and you don't have the freedom to make a choice, and we're pushing our agenda on you. I'm pretty sure you guys need to look in the mirror, because there's only one group of people that are being very violent right now.
Yeah. And I'll say this too about it is, like, we talked about this before. You talk about 9/11, 24 years ago, it happened. They show people in the Middle East, they show people in Palestine celebrating those towers falling and celebrating that Americans died. And I remember watching that as a kid, being like, that is absolutely awful. I don't care if you hate America.
You remember when they said that didn't exist, by the way?
They showed it, though. They were on the news.
No, but the news insisted, because when Trump was running the first time, he said that, and they were like, that never happened. And then all of a sudden, people were like, no, it totally did. We watched it. And then somebody had to pull the archives. It's like, yeah, no, it did. Like trying to change the narrative. Like, don't erase history. It happened. It happened. You need to remember that it happened.
Yeah. Let me just get the point across. So what I'm saying is that, like, we watched that. People in the Middle East, people in Palestine, literally cheer that those towers fell and that Americans died. And I thought to myself, those are sick individuals. That is disgusting. It's horrible that anyone could celebrate mass death like that, or any death. And then 24 years later, nearly to the day before 9/11, we have people celebrating the death of a man who they disagreed with politically, which is absolutely disgusting. And I can't even believe that we're just at a point in society that people are celebrating a death of someone who was just talking. And it's not just one person doing it. It is, I don't want to say like thousands, but it's all over the place. And the fact that even exists in our society shows how fucked we are. The fact that people can sit there and celebrate a death of a human, have zero empathy for his family, is absolutely disgusting. All right. And if you disagree with her, don't watch, because I will never be that way. It doesn't matter if I disagree with you 100,000%. You can be my worst enemy. I don't want that to happen to. That was horrible. He was in front of. It's like broad daylight. It's like he was trying it out there, and someone just killed him in front of all those people. And then people celebrated in the crowd when it happened.
I saw that. You saw that long-haired weirdo dude stand up and start cheering?
Yeah. And then there's other people who were asking for hats off the fucking stage while he was
laying there dying. Yeah.
People asking for hats. Our empathy for human beings is gone, and our society is absolutely to the brink of being destroyed because of this. And I think I am absolutely horrified by that this is where our world is at and our society is at. And it's just, I don't even have any more words for it. Just the word is disgusting. That's what's happening.
It's scary. It's sad. And to like raise kids in this world of ultra violence and school shootings and no common sense when it comes to like addressing the issues, just political agenda from one side or the other. It's like, no, nobody wants to actually solve the problem. Everybody just wants to fucking argue about it because it's more fun to argue than to actually create a solution. And it's just the divisive nature of this country, the divisive nature of the media. It's sickening. And I'm honestly afraid for the world that my son's growing up in. Because my son, it can only get worse, dude.
Yeah, well, my kids, I mean, you saw the girl in North Carolina, the immigrant, just murdered.
Yeah.
No one called help. No one wanted to help her. And then, the mayor or governor of North Carolina saying, well, he was sick. You should have some sympathy for him. That's who we have sympathy for. The person who committed, not the victim, but the person who committed the crime. I don't want to get too far into it. I don't get too political, but
I get why, though.
I have two little girls.
I get
why Daniel Penny proved why people don't want to help.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
You get tried for murder.
I'm saying after the fact. If she's sitting there bleeding out, threats are
100%.
Try to help out a little, do something. I get you don't want to risk your life. I get you don't risk your life at that point, but after the threat's already gone, he left the train. At least try to do something to help out the girl. They just sat there.
I'm 100% with you. I really am. But unfortunately, people just stay the fuck away from everybody and don't want to get involved in anything anymore.
I get it.
It's just a scary. And I'm with you, dude. And I know I agree. You jump in and you help at that situation, but it's just it's a weird world right now, and it's just nobody. It's obvious everybody's kind of on their own. Like you see it in New York City, bro. Cops don't want to do their jobs because every time they do their jobs, they get threatened with lawsuits or getting fired. Everybody with a camera phone in their face, exactly, trying to make something into nothing. And it's now you've effectively made the cops not do their job. What's next? We're going to start suing firemen for carrying us out of our burning homes the wrong way? Mm-hmm. Is that fucking next? So they stand outside and watch and be like, well, we have to be politically correct about this. We can't touch anybody because we don't want to get sued. So hopefully you make it out yourself. We'll watch it burn, though, from the outside because we can't get involved. Like, is that next? Doctors not being able to operate on you. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get sued on this or not. So I'd rather let you die.
Yeah.
Like we're in a world of fucking suing people into oblivion for nonsense, but pretty much making victims into criminals into heroes and victims into the villains. It's whatever. Let's get off of this because it's fucking depressing. Let's talk about how much the Giants and Jets suck.
Yeah, it's too forget just one last point. It's like before yesterday, like I've known who he was. I didn't follow him. I don't have any strong opinion whether or not. It's just the fact that you see someone do like to die for what they said and words they use. And he's always respectful too. The videos I've seen, he's always like he never cursed someone. People cursing him, people call him terrible things. And I don't know. I think if you just can handle it, and if the words upset you that much, I mean, it's just it shouldn't be happening. And I think it's something that this country has to fix. And it's happened on both sides too. Because they killed that Democratic Minnesota, was it senator as well in her home? I don't know who did that. I don't know what that was, but I know that happened as well.
You mean the husband and wife that got killed, and the guy that did it was Tim Walt's employee?
Is that what it was? I didn't know what the full story was.
Oh, yeah. No, he was an employee of Tim Walz. So he was a Democrat. Apparently, that senator voted in favor of something that Trump did about immigration policy or something like that, like voted with the Republicans as a Democrat. And then this guy went and fucking blasted them, the husband and wife. And he was 110% appointed by Tim Walz. So he was a Democrat. They try to play it off like, oh, it's on both sides of the aisle. It's like, no. Just one side of the aisle is very violent for no reason. Oh, and then the guy claimed that he did it because he was told by Tim Walz to do it. So even more, it's like, well, he's just, you have a connection. He hired you personally. Pretty sure, Rook, if you hired anybody to work for you, you're going to know them on some level, correct?
Oh, 100%. And I wasn't trying to say
very questionable.
I wasn't trying to say who was doing the killings on both sides. I meant like people on both sides of the aisle.
It's affecting on both sides, but that's the thing, and it needs to be clear because people are calling for unity right now, and it's like, no, show me the last Republican person that went out and tried to kill somebody. Well, I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Every school shooter in the last 2 years has almost always been of a certain protected group, dude. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
And they're all not voting for Trump. Mm-hmm. So one side really needs to address it, and that side seems to be the one pushing for violence the whole time and referencing this as a war and not just political banter.
Yeah, I got you.
And that's the scary part. It's like, let's just leave it. Let's go back to not giving a fuck about politics and laughing about like, oh, yeah, remember Bill Clinton got blown in the Oval Office? Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. No one cares.
Yeah, we need Trump to have we can't really do that because if Trump had a sexual encounter. Well, the guy had the Stormy Daniels shit. And, they blew up on that one. So he literally can't do anything. It'd be funny. I'd laugh at it if he told me he got a BJ in the middle of the Oval Office. I'd be okay.
You can't even get a blowjob in the Oval Office anymore. I tried to make America great again. No more blowjobs. They said, Donald, not allowed. Bill Clinton ruined it for everyone. You can do it in Lincoln's bedroom. That's okay. It's a nice bedroom. Great bedroom. My favorite bedroom.
When you said that's okay, that was fucking spot on money Trump impression. But let's move on. Before we get to football, I'll be getting more depressed about our sports teams. Let's have a little fun after that somberness of just the first 30 minutes of just talking about horrible events and death. So I'm trying to find my thing. If I can find it, here we go.
Whiskey of the Week.
What was that? That did not work, did it?
I'm excited to see what Matt picked.
It just went weak. Did you guys heard the whole thing? I just heard weak.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On my side, it did not. So that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Well,
Matt left us off with a little teaser on Twitter.
did he?
I personally, if out of that lineup, I probably would have went with Weller. But I want to see what you picked, Matt.
What was the teaser though?
And I don't know if you can see it.
What was the teaser though? I see Yankee.
He posted on
Yankees,
Twitter.
I got my name down there too.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
He posted a picture on Twitter of his whiskey lineup and wondering, throwing it out there, what will he choose? So I'm excited.
That the way it looked a little light, but that's kind of because you have the ice cube in it, and you're at the end of your glass. I'm gonna say you went with the. I know you have Weller and Doc Holliday. I'm gonna say you have Weller.
Well.
I got it. Nailed it. I knew it. Doc Holliday's too. It's darker.
It's too Thursday to do a Doc Holliday.
No, it's never too Thursday to do a Doc Holliday. I'll do a Doc Holliday when I get downstairs.
Wow.
Also, did you see my text yesterday? We'll address it later.
You know what? As I took that picture, I realized that you texted me that.
We'll talk about it later. But all right, the Weller. So how's it tasting? I know you've had the Weller before, but
yeah, I love it. Rich actually, won a raffle, had a raffle. Willy Wonka, I don't fucking remember, but he's like, I got a bottle of Weller, $40, and I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very good. It's smooth. I got the ice spear, trying to be a little sophisticated.
The little block of ice.
Yeah, I like it better. It's probably like my second favorite at this point, but Doc being number one.
What'd you say was your first?
Doc.
Oh, the Doc.
Yeah.
The Doc's awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember the lineup when you had us over. It was a
Oh, we had whiskey. Yeah, we had whiskey. I have a picture on my phone, but I'm watching TV. I think I kind of remember it.
You know what? I think I have it too.
We had.
I could take a look.
We had the Bardstown Bottle and Bond. We had the Subtle Smoke from Basil Hayden, which was very good. We had the Hudson Whiskey, which was not.
Bless his heart, but that was trash.
Yeah, well, Knob Creek, 9-year. I had the Knob Creek 9-year, and then I had the 2 bottles of Whiskey Gypsy. Oh, and you had the Iron Smoke.
Yeah, Iron Smoke was pretty good.
It was good. It was very smoky though. It was
like then I was very smoky.
The what was?
Then I was very smoky.
Yeah, you were. You did. You were definitely suited at one point. Played a little CeeLo. Took Matt $6. No, was it 6? Oh, I had more than that. I was at 12 at one point, but I let him go. I said one more roll. If I win, you owe me 18. If you don't, you go down to 6, and he ended up winning the roll. So
4, 5, 6. When it mattered,
when it mattered the most.
Yeah,
very nice.
So I am drinking the Whiskey Gypsy. I pulled it out. But I do want to say this is an Irish proverb. I know it's coming out backwards there, but whiskey will not cure. There is no cure for. So I think that was a good one to pull out for today, the Irish proverb. So this is the Whiskey Gypsy. This is the Explorer bottle. This is 103 proof, aged 6 years. This is a celebrity bourbon. I will say that. I don't usually buy celebrity whiskey. This is from Eric Church. And I was watching him on Instagram talk about this the entire time. He somehow, I didn't want to just do a celebrity whiskey and just have him pick it. He's like, I really wanted to be involved and I wanted to make sure the product was good. And I'm like, I love Eric Church's music. I'm like, he could do no wrong. Let me buy a couple bottles. And they came right before whiskey night. And we tried it. Explorer, 6 years, very smooth, a little oaky, but it's a solid bourbon. I mean, it is definitely something that if you are going to go online and order this, because it's not available everywhere, it's mostly down south. If you want to have, if you're anywhere else, you're going to have to order it online and they'll ship it to you. Solid bourbon. Give it a try. It's definitely something to, definitely worth it, I would say.
That's awesome.
TJ?
I don't see a glass in your hand, sir.
Actually, the drink, it has a little bit of that
There we
caramel
go.
sweetest at the end. Sweet, like a little sweetness at the end of it too. So it's nice finish.
So-
you.
I was able to grab this bad boy, a little Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Heritage.
Oh.
Boom, toasted barrel, new release from Jack Daniels. And our friends at Gallo Liquors just had this sitting on the shelf, $63, no big deal. I've been seeing it
Nice.
everywhere for 100, 110. And Gallo Liquors, man, just sitting on the shelf right there next to the actual the Blackberry Jack Daniels. Who just scored?
Romeo.
Wait, we missed it.
Oh,
Pass to Dobbs.
damn. My bet is gone.
Yeah, my bet too. I put on the I didn't do the parlay, but I did bet Josh Jacobs first TD because I was like, why not?
There goes the bet. Anyway, back to the whiskey. This is a 100 proof. I like how I love these age statements on the neck of the bottle that Jack Daniels does. Barrel entry. It went into a barrel on July 7th, 2017, and they poured it on July 17th, 2025. So nice bit of age on that bad boy, right? A little 8-year age. So this is on the nose and on the palate, very smoky, but in a nice, like, not an overbearing, like campfire smoke in your face, but just like a little, like when you bite into a s'mores, like you get the chocolate, you get the marshmallow, you get the graham cracker, but you get that little kind of smokiness flavor in there. That's what it reminds me of. It is like perfectly toasted. The only thing I want to see out of this is it's not very sweet. And not that it needs to be sweet, but like after that smokiness that you want it to round out with a little sweetness, and it does not end sweet. Like it finishes kind of dry. So it definitely leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's one of the best, like smokiness, extra charred barrel, whatever they're doing in their toasted barrels. It's a very good smoky flavor. It's just, it doesn't hit the sweet note.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's delicious though, but it's not like that. Jack Daniels to me is very sweet. Even their regular single barrels or the barrel proof single barrels, they're very like apple juice, almost like applesauce type of crisp sweetness to it. You know what I mean? And this one, it's just not that round when it comes to it. So I don't know. I could just be nitpicky, but a little bit desired.
Yeah.
Little bit to be desired.
All right. Well, moving on. We're gonna move on to, let's see. It's just stupid thing again. I hate trying to find these things on here. We should probably get rid of some of these. Oh, here we go. No, this is the wrong one.
Terrible.
I love it.
Jesus.
The terrible Giants rap. Oh man! And back in the
Oh, my
'80s, that was a Super Bowl rap. They used to do Super Bowl raps all the time. Like what was the Bears one? What was that one called?
Yeah, you know what?
The Super Bowl Shuffle.
The Padres, those guys tried to do a rap, and I think we're still making fun of them.
Yeah, but those guys weren't the players.
Yeah, but still, it's even more embarrassing because they're not getting paid by the team. They took time out of their own day and paid to do that.
I'm saying that's more embarrassing than the Giants players doing it. In the 80s anyway. So Jets Giants week 1. Jets, I think look impressive. I actually like what the Jets did. They did a good job. Justin Fields, a good game.
Justin Fields gets an A+ for me. I was shitting on him. He was not my first choice to come here. I was a big believer that he had fantastic legs, but didn't have an arm to justify him being our starting quarterback. And he shut me the fuck up this week. Impressive game. Pretty much almost perfect. Everything you could possibly want out of him, they did exactly what they needed to do. The Jets got the run game going early. Then Fields used his arm to move the ball down the field, and then he used his legs. And it's a perfect combination when you can run the ball, throw the ball, or just heave it over to Breece Hall, who's going to run the shit out of it, right? Like, I mean, the Jets had a perfect game plan, and they pulled it off flawlessly, other than The fumble, brutal, cost him the game, essentially. Nick Folk missing the extra point was just the nail in the coffin. And I know Nick said it, and it was like, yep, every Jet fan knew, like, it's going to cost us the game. And then we're chasing 2-point conversions, which, by the way, that one that Fields put in the right corner of the end zone, he hit the wide receiver right in the hands, dude. Right in the hands in triple coverage.
Yeah.
Yep. Insane. Yeah. So Justin Fields, dude, if he plays like that week in and week out, the Jets are going to win more games than they're going to lose. 100%. The Jets are going to be impressive this year. Yeah. But the defense, holy shit, man. Adams got lit up by Metcalf, and I understand, but it's, dude, you got to be better, man. He just made him his bitch. He was just taking yards and making him miss tackles, open field tackles that, like, yo, you got to catch a piece, man. You got to slow him down a little bit. It was just brutal. The Jets, that's the one thing that everybody knows. The Jets, for them to be successful, and Rex Ryan knew this, their defense has to be stellar and keep their offense in the game.
Yep.
And their offense kept the Jets alive in that game, and the defense was just a detriment.
Mm-hmm. You don't know.
So, and I'm not saying they sucked it up really bad, but the Jets, like, defensively, we need to be better, and on paper, we're better than we played.
Yeah, and I think obviously offensively, very good game. Garrett Wilson had an awesome game as well.
Hell yeah.
And I think
he did. He balled.
Yeah, you always figure it out too with, like, the defense. Hopefully the defense figures out. Maybe against other teams, maybe they have a better scheme. Maybe they have better matchups against other teams compared to what the Steelers were. But like you said, DK Metcalf's the number one wide receiver there. You got to be able to stop him. You got to do something. He did have that ridiculous ball off his hands, off his other teammate, and then back on him as he's laying on the floor.
That was just stupid.
Wow, I don't even know how that's ever happened, but that was insane.
Because it's against the Jets. It would never happen in a million years unless you're playing the Jets, and it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, I think for week one, even though it was a loss, there's no moral victories. It's still a loss. It's a loss. But I think if anything, for a Jet fan, if you watched that, at least that was entertaining. You had an opportunity to win. You saw your quarterback giving you the brand new quarterback your team got, and you kind of saw with Allen, the coach. I mean, he's a defensive guy, right? Because he came from the Lions, and the offensive guy went to the Bears. But you're gonna hope they fix that defense, and they gets them to play a lot better. So I think if their offense can play like that in the NFL these days, a really good offense usually will work out against having even a mediocre defense. Yeah. So I think it's definitely, hopefully it stays the same way, and you guys have an entertaining season. That's
all we asked for, right?
That's what we really want right now, is have to be competitive. That's all I wanted from the Giants, and I didn't get it. Just another awful fucking. I know they scored 6 points, but in my mind, it was a goose egg. There was no touchdowns. They were in the red zone plenty of times. Goal to go, basically, and the very first play they pull out is a gadget play, fake to Marcus Bowe, who's a rookie offensive lineman. Put the ball on the ground, give it to Scatterbo, give it to Tyrone Tracy, give it to somebody. You're on the 1 yard line. You have to go 1 yard. Mm-hmm. I don't care. Maybe it's Russell Wilson. If he has allergic to pass, I'm gonna hand the ball off on the 1 yard line. Mm-hmm. But they throw it away, and then they're coming away, which is a field goal at the end of that. But even give me a fade route. Why not? It's 1 yard. Give me a fade route. Give me something to Malik Neighbors. Like, he's your number one guy. Give me something there, and to see them just fail again miserably and try to be cute. It's the thing I consider the Yankees. The Yankees try to be cute. They try to put people in different positions. It's just very frustrating. Another, no touchdowns in the first week of the season. The last 3 seasons, the Giants are the only team that have not scored a touchdown in the first week of the season. Obviously, 3 losses. Start of the season 0-1 again. It is just around and around we go. Same shit, same different season. But I don't know. It's week one. I've heard like some of the positives. I thought the defense played pretty well together. I know the secondary and the had a tough time, on the third downs. They would always give it up, keep watching it on the field. It was frustrating, but they gave up 14 points. It was a 14-6 late. I would say midway through the fourth quarter. So I think the defense did a pretty good job keeping them in that game, despite playing Jaden Daniels, McLaurin, Debo Samuel, the new
Bill.
you know,
Bill.
Austin. Bill. Yeah, sorry. I didn't get Austin Eckler. I mean, it's a good offense. The Giants should have been outplayed, but they stuck in there. They hung in there, and I think the defense is a positive.
They couldn't execute.
They just could not execute on the offensive end. Maybe that's just guys trying to gel. That's what I'm telling myself. Week 1, new quarterback.
Preseason
until it's week 4 and we're 0-4 and I'm pissed off again. The season's already down the toilet, but I'm trying to stay positive. They're the Cowboys Sunday. They haven't beat the Cowboys in forever. Last time they beat the Cowboys, they had Eli Manning, Victor Cruz, OBJ, and Rashard Jennings as their running back. Even a young Sterling Shepard was on that team the last time they beat the Cowboys. So it's been a very long time against the Cowboys. So hopefully at home.
What's that line?
I didn't look at it. I don't have it right now.
I gotta look now because it's got to be like 9.
The Giants are definitely dogs at home, like 100%. They're dogs.
I picked up the Dallas defense in fantasy. So, by the way,
maybe that'll be reverse jinx. A reverse jinx on the Cowboys.
To
Sorry about your fantasy team, but if they give up, if your fantasy team scores 0 points, I'll be happy.
As of right now, the line is 4.5.
Oh, wow, 5.5.
Plus,
I got 5.5 on ESPN.
I'm on
Giants getting 5.5.
Giants getting 5.5. Yeah.
And I got the Jets getting 6.5 from Buffalo. Wow. Thought it'd be
In
more
Buffalo,
than that.
though, right?
I got that too. Allen just balled out. How is that even?
I know. I don't know.
That
I don't know.
That game was awesome. And then the next,
I fell asleep in the fourth quarter.
Dude, it was such a good game. The Monday night game, though, I shut it off because I was like, "This is a stinker."
Awful.
He was horrible.
That's the fucking game I see. That game in my work fantasy league. I lost Worthy Friday night.
Yeah.
Bowers with a knee, which he's going to be out for a couple of games despite what he's saying. And I'm playing this kid, and Aaron Jones and the Viking defense. And I have Josh Allen. So Josh Allen balled out for me, almost 50 points.
Yeah.
Put me in the game. I'm like, oh my God, I have it. You're telling me there's a chance? The Vikings looked like shit for the first 3 quarters. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm like, Vikings look like ass. The who the fuck did they play?
The Bears.
The Bears. That's how bad the game was. The Bears kept scoring, so the defense was losing points. I go outside, I pour a drink, I'm smoking, watching it on my phone. Then all of a sudden, fucking Aaron Jones is like in the game and like doing good. I'm like, there's no need for this. Then 10 minutes left in the fourth. Fucking snaps the ball. Aaron Jones runs up the middle, pauses, and just darts to the end zone. I'm like, no. McCarthy throws the fucking ball, and of course it has to be a fucking stupid ass catch that he makes. Catches the ball, slides right in, and I fucking lose.
Yeah, brutal. That's fantasy. Monday night fantasy, man. It's either going to be you are up enough not to worry about it, or you're going to stay up, watch it, and then get heartbroken in the fourth quarter or something like that. I actually I missed the parlay because I threw in Adam Thielen thinking that they throw the ball to him because he's back. Like, we're going to give him a touchdown for being back in the Vikings now. Yeah.
No respect for him.
I had Aaron Jones rushing. Aaron Jones receiving, Aaron Jones receptions. I think it was Hawkinson receptions. And then I had Jones anytime touchdown and then anytime touchdown Thielen. That's what I missed out. Not fun. I'm going to have to do that DraftKings ghost leg. Ghost leg parlay. Apparently people are winning on that. You miss one leg of your parlay, you still hit the whole parlay. They'll pay it out as if that leg was taken out. So
wait, what is that?
So apparently DraftKings is doing what they call ghost leg parlay. So they do is if you like, let's say you do 4 legs and you hit 3, they'll pay you out as if you only had the 3 parlays, the 3-leg parlay. That's if you
like
you only miss one now.
Oh, you're going to do it on one?
Yeah, I don't know how many you could do it on, but you can only miss one leg, so you can't like miss two.
I'm the king at that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to start using DraftKings.
yeah, it's
Wow.
insane. That's what they're doing. Yeah, pretty cool. But they actually, I think they said they paid out a good amount of money to people, so people are definitely happy because they'll probably just keep coming back to that. But yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson. I mean, Matt, you're a Giants fan. I mean, how do you feel about it after week one with what you saw?
I'm waiting for Jackson Dart. Just at this point, it's not like they're gonna contend. And if they do, if they sneak into the playoffs, like where are they going? First round elimination. See what you got with Jackson. Let Russell be the backup, almost like an Eli Kurt Warner type of deal.
Yeah.
And if Jackson doesn't pan out for, let's say, 4 games, then throw Wilson in there. You know, this way people could come to the fucking games and, you know, it's somewhat competitive. But they're not enjoyable to watch. I don't watch them on Sunday. I watch Red Zone, you know, for betting purposes and fantasy.
I go back and forth. I will go back and forth because I'm too much of a Giant fan to be like, I give up. Like I need to just still watch and have hope, and that's my team. I mean, listen, I'm loyal to a fault. You know, like I'm not gonna suddenly be like, oh, I can't watch this anymore. Like I gotta watch it, and there's only 17 games a year, right? I'm gonna be watching every week, no matter what. It's just how I am. You know, it's gonna be shit football probably, but I'm here for it. But about Jackson Dart, my thing is I'd rather have him kind of. I don't want to go to him immediately. Like people are like, oh, they should go to Jackson Dart week 2. I wouldn't go to him week 2. I'd probably wait a little bit. Only not because I think Russell Wilson may win games, but because I don't want to throw a rookie quarterback behind that terrible O-line right now.
Right.
The O-line is horrendous.
He'll get fucking smoked.
It doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. They're not good. And the Giants have been trying to address the offensive line for, it seems like 12, 13 years now. Yeah. And they just cannot get it right. And it's just, I don't know if it's the Giants' luck. They draft a guy, he's a bust. They sign a guy, he's terrible. He falls off. Either or they get in, or they finally get someone who's actually really good. Andrew Thomas is a great left tackle, and now he's injury prone. It's just there's just no luck on the Giants to build that offensive line, and the defensive line I think they've done a really good job at. The defense is definitely getting built up, the right way it should be. But they lost now. Micah McFadden's out for a couple weeks. I love Michael McFadden. He's McFadden as that linebacker position, but it is just not. It's just another Giants season, a little letdown of week 1. So it's like I'm trying to remain positive, but it's like I've seen this movie before, and I don't want to be surprised by the same ending when I know where it's going. You know,
because it's not like they played like the Jets, to where the Jets just got outdueled by Aaron Rodgers, who wanted to prove a fucking point.
I would have rather
dropped him in Dynasty 4 fucking touchdowns. I know, but like the Giants just didn't put up a fight. The fucking Commanders look like dog shit right now. Like, what the fuck? Did I get fooled because they played good against the Giants? Are they not a good team?
I don't think they didn't play that well against the Giants. They scored until the end of the game. Like I know they lost 21-6, but it was 14-6 throughout that entire game until finally they broke through and they got 21. But it was a close. It wasn't the offense didn't really throw me. The Commanders. That's why I thought maybe they would come out and be a little different. But I think the Packers are just that good defensively right now. I think that's what it comes down to.
Bro, these guys can't fucking catch.
No, that's a good defensive play, though.
Bro, the ball's in your hands. Catch it.
He punched it out. It's a good defense. So I'm saying, I think the Packers' defense is actually really good this year.
Bro, who is that? Hunter Brown? Like, get this fucking guy off the team.
You're like, who is this guy? Why is this guy even here? No, watch. It's right here. He'll punch it out right here. Right there. Punched out.
Gotta be better securing the ball. Better ball security.
Pull into your body. Another punt for Washington.
That's crazy.
So I just threw a couple bets in. I'm sorry.
Share them.
I was like, fuck it, let's chase Josh Jacobs, and I threw another $25 on him to win 130. No, second touchdown score. I was like, all right, if Washington's kicking the ball away, let's fucking go for it.
Wait, how much is it?
But I also 25 to win 130.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh,
so
speaking of 130, weather permitting, October 19th, Sunday fun day.
I'll be there.
Wait, what about 130 with 1019?
Nothing.
Speaking of 130.
Made sense. But I also threw this in with a profit boost. $25 on Romeo Doubs to get one more touchdown, and that'll be $145 payout. So
nice.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
Why not? I like
that?
these profit boost tokens. They're nice. They get me back in the game. They get me involved.
Get you back in the game. Get me involved.
Now I'm gonna go to the casino and lose money.
Dude, you know what's so funny? When I was over at Rook's for Bourbon Night.
Yeah, what was the game again? Huff Puff Pass? What is it?
Yeah, dude. Huff and even more puff. Dude, obsessed. If I lived in Jersey, my nights would consist of me sitting outside, smoking, drinking, and gambling on my phone. That's it, dude. I would be all up in Caesars, hitting the slots on the phone, break it down, being a degenerate, and it's like
absolutely.
Can you search for what was it called? Huff and even more puff?
Huff, the letter N.
Oh, I got it.
Dude, I'm obsessed.
There's two though. There's Huff and more puff, and the Huff and even more puff.
You want the Huff and even more puff with the double wheel.
Is that the one with the wolves and the pigs?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm that like Asian firecracker one. I'm all about that.
You know what? Melissa loves that.
I won on the Asian firecracker one.
Melissa loves that.
I won a G last time I was there.
I don't like games to where it's a random trigger. It needs to be 3 buzzsaws.
Yeah, it's annoying.
6 hats. That's the bonus, but like the fucking firecrackers go up, they hit it, it'll go doot, 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 and then it stops, and then I'll hit like 8 more crackers and nothing, and then
nothing
the green
goes off.
one,
There's no rhyme or reason.
I don't like that.
Oh, so the Huff and even more puff, one of them is $10 minimum. I'm assuming that's the one you do.
No. Oh wow, just over. No, that's not $10.
$10 minimum.
No,
there's one that was 10 cents minimum. But
yeah, and then I did like $1.
Thing is, you know what sucks about the Giants stinking? Is I love this watching the sport of football, like not to be able to enjoy it with your own fucking team.
Dude, fuck the Giants. Watch Red Zone.
No, I do. I go back and
Rush
forth.
your family's fantasy fucking league. Yeah, I know. 6th place, most points. That makes sense. And then just like, dude, Red Zone, a drink, and you don't smoke, so like get some like meats or something, and just chill, sit with the girls.
They enjoy it. The girls got into it this weekend. I feel it's so funny. I think Brandy posted or showed me it. I posted back in 2019, right after Sienna was born, because she was born August 20th. And I'm like, I put a picture of her, and I was in my Giants shirt. She has like it's something that's like football, whatever. And I'm like, sorry, baby girl, sorry the Giants lost today. Hopefully in the future, they'll be much better. And then Brandy, she said that she screenshot it, texted. She was upstairs. I was downstairs of Sunday Night Football, and she's like, I guess they didn't get any better. And I was like, they went to the playoffs 1 year in her life. Okay, I remember that because I remember celebrating with her. It was I think it was a Sunday or Saturday game. It was an afternoon game. It was a Sunday. It was Sunday afternoon. It was 1:00. I had just taken Olivia. Olivia went to the doctor because she was sick. We came home. I remember watching that game with Sienna, the one they beat the Vikings. And when they stopped in the 4th down, I remember picking Sienna up and like throwing her in the air and be like, wait, you did it. And then like the next week they got their shit stomped in because the Eagles were amazing.
What a catch. What a catch!
No, I think he's out of bounds though.
Oh, he's
Missed
out.
it. He didn't get 2 feet in.
Good, because I have Washington plus 3.
So I said, listen, one of those years in her life, they made the playoffs. So.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, there you go, Trent. There, look at that.
Did he secure the ball? Did he make a football move?
No, he doesn't
Here's
have
a
to.
guy.
His 2 feet and his
in.
knee hits. You don't make a football move at that point. Does he
No.
hold on to it though? Is it secure?
It looks
That's a challenge. You got to challenge that. If you don't challenge that Green Bay, that's a big mistake.
Jordan Love must have an easy time flossing his teeth. Right? You saw that? Bro, TJ's like down like $1,000 right now on Huff and More Puff.
Yeah.
Not saying anything.
No, not yet. Not yet.
No, he's not doing that.
I'm playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, actually.
Nice. See, like, this is what I want to do,
fine.
bro. Like, I can't believe New York hasn't legalized gambling yet. Like, you can, like, be a chick with a dick and, like, use whatever bathroom you want with your fucking purple, green, like, yellow hair. But I can't play Huff and Puff in my fucking basement because I live in New York.
They overturned
I
it.
mean, you could play a certain type of Huff and Puff in your basement, but it's not, you know.
No, I not in the basement. I have too much.
So, Matt, good on. They overturned that play. It's first down. I don't know what you're showing me. There's nothing in the box.
Ah! Actually, this is a cool one. Where's it?
So I guess the Packers are gonna be good this year.
I'm literally just trying to hit a bet right now. Matt showing off his fucking collectibles.
He's collectible. I'm just sitting here drinking whiskey. I'm gonna go downstairs and
Drinking whiskey too. All
All
right, we're gonna play by play. We got a King 10. I'm playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em. I'm gonna check that.
we got
King
what
10.
are we doing? We got
Offsuit.
gambling,
Dude, like, how
football,
cool is
and
this?
figures. I still can't see anyone. I know that is cool though. I get it now. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Right.
That's really funny. That's a really good figure. Why the Packers
Kings
are
and
good.
nines. We need a king or a nine, and we get a full house. Come on, boys.
Can you share your phone so we can play along like to the stream? Can you like
gamble?
I don't know, but
if you
let's see.
join the
Let's make sure
stream
that-
on your phone, you could share.
It said you won $14.
Can I?
Yeah, I
I
think
did
so.
win $14.
Oh, dude, I'll play at home. I need something right now.
We should do a whiskey and poker night. That's what we should do.
Dude, I got
You
the
don't gotta
chips and I
threaten me
can bring the
with fun.
tabletop.
TJ has a table.
I can bring the chips.
I have the chips as well.
Yes, chips too. But you could bring more chips so we could play even more money.
You can bring yourself and some whiskey.
My chips have the denominations on it for people who drink and
So do I.
smoke and won't remember.
Oh, that's perfect. I love
So
that.
do mine. Come on now.
That's good
Come
for
on now.
Ooh, so we bring
Wait,
them both.
okay, so here's what I'm getting from what TJ is saying. Do you have
Everybody
cards?
come over right now. Fuck work.
You got cards?
Of course I got cards. Hell yeah.
He's got cards. He's got chips.
Call my
He's got
Uber,
the
let's
table, but yet it's never invited us over to play. Got it. Okay, cool.
That's not true at all.
Not true.
I've had a poker night at my house.
Yeah,
Nobody showed up.
I didn't go.
And I still lost somehow.
No, I had plans when he asked.
2-5. We got a 2-5 offsuit. This is not looking good.
I want to watch.
All right, here we go.
What are you playing? Oh, this is Hold'em?
Yeah. I can't
I
even
don't
tell
know.
what the fuck.
Oh, you just going against the dealer.
Yeah. Live. Right?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know if
5,
he's in a
6,
poker room.
7.
He's on. What are you doing? A live with you?
Check. I got a pair of 5s.
I like 3-card poker.
Yeah, live dealer.
I was gonna say what happens now. Maybe I can join him.
FanDuel.
Oh, you're doing FanDuel. I don't like doing FanDuel.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
speaking of gambling, so I booked Trop for Frat Pack.
Come to Caesars.
I don't have room.
You still don't have a comp?
No, I was just talking to CJ about this the other day. I have to call up the month of, and they'll probably give me a comp. That's happened to me last time. I booked a room for August for me and Brandy.
Oh, second one. Who'd you pick?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh
shit.
Jacobs, second touchdown.
Let's go.
There you go, TJ.
It's a hit. My shit is so fucking slow. It hasn't. The play hasn't gone off yet. Now it just
my
did.
bad. My bad.
No, you're good. Let's go. I like a little hit. There we go. That's what happens when you just sit here gambling. At this point, we're just hanging out on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, I know. We're just
Drinking.
chilling.
But
We can
If
shut it
anybody
off.
would like me to go on a political rant, I will.
No.
I
Don't
think
ruin
we
my
did enough. I think we did enough damage.
All right, we got 410 off suit, folks. 410 off.
Oh, dude, leave and go back in because your hands suck.
They're
You know
terrible.
what's gonna happen too when you're gonna get more money. Oh, it's a different app.
But see, Ultimate Texas Hold'em is good for like something crazy can come out, like 3-4s can come out. You hit 4 of a kind. Not that it's gonna happen, but I got nothing.
Yeah, Matt said we should have recorded the bourbon night. that would
have been fun.
Been great. Just us.
The conversations would have slowly deterred to like, yeah, it's great.
Those
What?
got some big titties. Just talking about tits.
That's hilarious.
Cheers.
And twins.
Right, let's see. I want $8 again.
So speaking of fantasy,
guys being dudes, man. Just guys.
We had Troyce. We had 8. So it was supposed to be 8 pitchers yesterday. Ended up being 7, which annoyed me because
was it Randall?
No, the guy's now pitching tomorrow. But I didn't get any updates on it. So he was in the RP spot. So I couldn't have put Jensen in there. So we missed out on his save.
Oh.
But the worst part is out of 7 starters, 1 fucking win.
Yeah.
And it was from Kelly, who went 5.2 innings. Not even from any of the better pitchers who went longer and more strikeouts.
And we have Skeens this year too, right?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't suck. What do you call it? The team doesn't score.
The team's terrible. So, like, right now we're winning 7-4. But, like...
Yeah, we still got a weekend to go, though.
Right.
Hey, man, survive in advance, though. If you can survive in advance, get to semifinals, one step away from the finals, you know?
That's it.
I think it's funny.
Either of you in an...
Go ahead.
Sorry, pal. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to ask you, are you either of you in a knockout pool?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do it this year.
I didn't do one this year either. Matt, who did you go with last week and this week?
I
think Fanatics had a free one. So
okay.
I don't remember who I picked for which one. Let me go to the money one.
Gotcha.
I picked Denver week 1.
Okay.
You sweated that one out.
Yeah. I was Bo Nix was ass, which is terrible because I have been 2 leagues. So that really wasn't happy. I wasn't happy about that. But honestly, I'm probably going to pick the Bills or the Cowboys. Bro, who got hurt?
Nah, the Bills, you don't know because they give a lot of points to the. Yeah, someone got hurt. Bills give a lot of points to the Ravens. I know it's not the Jets, but like you don't want to like.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what do you call it? So Caesars does this thing. I messed up because I keep fucking forgetting, but they have this thing. It's like NFL flips. So if you hit your each day you log in, they give you 2 on Sunday, 2 on Thursdays. So ultimately you have 9 chances to flip. I have a week. So from Monday to Sunday, and then 2 Thursday, 2 Sunday, you flip each coin they basically give you. And they give you, like right now, I have touchdown Austin Eckler, Matt Golden, 40 yards receiving, Travis Kelce, touchdown scorer, Josh Allen, 3+ touchdowns. If you claim all 9 and you hit all 9 of the coins they give you, you have a chance to split a share of $100,000. And then if you hit, like last week, I only had like 4 or 5 flips because I forgot I didn't hear about this until halfway through the week. And they gave me I think I hit like 2 or 3 of them.
And is it just a jersey thing?
Yeah. They gave me a 25% boost on any bet. Parlays and everything. So I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So
New Jersey, man. And you're
it's kind of cool. So if you're in New Jersey and you have a Caesars app, follow that along and like just remember to do it every day because it's worth it. Like you end up hitting, for some
Just
reason,
make
you
sure
get
you
lucky
do it
with 9 of them.
while you're in a jug handle, being that you can't make left-hand turns. So with your
Yeah, that shit's gay. And
Yeah.
I mean, like in '90s gay, like just calling shit gay because it's funny to say that. Not, I don't mean homosexual. If it was
I
don't think
homosexual, you'd be
anyone
able to make a
does.
hard turn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fucking
I think we
gay
have to
porn
touch it off.
hard.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later.
Right. All right.
That's goon. Come on, that's goon.
Listen, good luck.
We gotta get hard. We gotta play gay porn hard. You're all Adonises.
Wait, what's that?
Dude, fucking
Yeah, I'll
great.
be right there. Sorry, gotta go.
Sorry. Am I screaming gay porn hard and is it echoing through your house?
No, it's through my headphones. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Through my house.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right, I think that's it for today. We're almost done with this quarter. I gotta go anyway, but this is it for us. I think this was a good episode. Fun times as always. I don't know if anyone enjoyed it, but if you did, join us next week. Hopefully, we'll be back again. We'll figure it out what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do another
Maybe
Thursday night
probably
watch.
canceled.
Put a couple bets in. Whatever. You canceled. We'll tell everyone we'll tell them that we were canceled for our own free speech. So
Right.
Yes.
people will support us that way.
It would have nothing to do with the allegations of one of us running naked down the freeway.
No, that's not
I don't
happening.
live in Jersey, so you know it's not there.
And you know what? As CJ said to start this, patriotism and nationalism is not a good thing. I still love America. God bless America today. God bless America every day.
It's a great thing.
If you
Patriotism
love-
and nationalism.
If you
Right.
like football,
And I have the American dream, Dusty Roads, because I don't have an American hat on right now. So, America.
That's the roads.
so God bless America. Hold your loved ones every day. Just enjoy life. Live it to your fullest. And hopefully one day all of this will be changed and much better. And then remember, if there's no cure for anything, if whiskey can't cure it, nothing can. So you might as well go down with the boat. I'll drink some whiskey. I think that's it for today's episode of Scoreboard Addicts podcast. And we'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Peace.